Okay, so my name is Jenna, and I'm a junior at UTA, and I'm studying anthropology. Woo, we talked about that today. He said anthropology, and I got really excited. Okay, so I never really went to church growing up, and I started going to church a little bit before moving to UTA. Getting involved at the BSM in Southfield provided community and fellowship that allowed me to hear the gospel in a way that I truly understood it. Before coming to Christ, I cared so much about how other people viewed me. I felt like I needed to be perfect to be loved, and I always fell short. Sorry, I'm going to do that. Sorry. I was selfish, stubborn, anxious, and certainly not perfect. I was so broken and I couldn't save myself. But I found hope when I heard the gospel. Jesus lived in the same brokenness, same sin, and same pain that we live through. He was beaten, mocked, and scorned, but he was different. The difference between us is that he was perfect. He did not sin, yet he died a sinner's death, the death that we deserved. So we didn't have to, because he loves us. So that changed my life. Jesus showed me the unconditional love by dying in my place. I finally realized that I didn't need to be obsessed with the idea of being perfect because he was perfect in my place. Romans 10:9 says, if you declare with your mouth that Jesus is Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, then you'll be saved. When I did this, I felt joy and peace that surpassed all understanding. I felt a love I had never experienced before. God raised Jesus from the dead, conquering sin and death. Because of this, I got to experience eternal security in Jesus. And I can only describe this as one word: victory. Since I started living for Jesus and not myself, I have a new purpose. Jesus has called us to make disciples of all nations. Jesus gave me a command, and I want to spend the rest of my life on earth fulfilling that. The purpose and motivation that God has given me encourages me to live for Jesus every day, to give my life for him because he gave his for me. Baptism to me means being obedient to God and publicly sharing my faith with my friends and family. I can ask for prayer as I prepare to go on my mission trip to Zambia to disciple youth and continue to fulfill God's command to go. And just an encouragement or challenge is this verse. So then, just as you received Christ Jesus as Lord, continue to live your lives in him, rooted and built up in him, strengthened in the faith as you were taught, and overflowing with thankfulness. That's Colossians 2:6-7.